Hey everybody, and welcome back to Raz the Phoenix. This is your host Razia. We actually have a special surprise video for today. We got our hands on the open beta for Final Fantasy Dissidia for the PlayStation 4. So let's get started. The targeting system is really simplistic and smooth. Simply hit the L2 button to target the character to the left of you, whereas if you hit the R2 button, you target the enemy to the right of you. If you simultaneously hit L2 and R2 at the same time, you actually manage to lock on to the closest target to you no matter what. Next up, we have dashing, which is one of my favorite things that they've implemented in the entire Dissidia series. Simply hold on to the R1 button and you'll instantly dash towards whatever it is you're locked onto. If you hit R1 in any direction, it will allow you to dash in whichever direction you need to go to. There is a certain distance you can only go though. There's a bar that will pop up at the bottom of your screen above your Bravery, which I'll get to soon, that once that's depleted, you can no longer dash. Now this is where Dissidia usually gets everybody, with the Bravery system. The X button is for your Bravery attacks, the square button is for your HP attacks. Your Bravery attacks deal Bravery damage to your opponent, and you gain whatever damage you deal. When you perform an HP attack, it takes the Bravery that you've accumulated and deals it towards your opponent's HP. Different attacks are all simple. For Bravery, you have X, X up, X down. For your HP attacks, you have square. If you deal enough damage to your opponent's Bravery, it'll cause a break, meaning they have no Bravery, so they can deal no HP damage. And when you break them, you gain additional Bravery for you to deal more HP damage. When your Bravery points are glowing purple, that means that the enemy that you are locked onto, you can kill with an HP attack. Now we're on to a part that I personally have difficulties with, and that's defending. Sounds simple enough, but implementing it in battle can be rather difficult. You hold L1 to block, and if you hold L1 and move up, down, left, right, you will perform a dodge technique. If you are defending and your enemy keeps attacking you, your barrier will eventually turn red and will be shattered, and you will be stunned for a short period of time, not being able to move, block, etc. Alright, now we have the EX skills. So what are EX skills? They're potentially just the magic and the abilities that each character has uniquely. For example, like with Cloud, if you just hit triangle, you activate his limit break ability, which increases his damage output. But the three abilities are simple as this. Triangle for the first one, triangle up, and triangle down for the others. These abilities help you shift the tides of battle, whereas you can increase the strength of your allies, or decrease the strength of your enemies. Now I don't know about you, but I know for a fact this would not be a Final Fantasy game unless we had some summonings. So, what do they do in this one, and how do you actually summon them? Let's start off by how to. In the middle of the battle, a summon crystal will appear. If you hold L2 or hold R2, you will automatically lock on to said crystal. You can damage it with HP attacks or Bravery attacks to shatter it. Once shattered, you attain some of the gems that allow you to summon said summoning. All you have to do is hold the center touchpad all the way down until the bar reaches the other side. Each summoning has its own unique abilities. The one I'm currently using, Alexander, increases my team's HP and defense overall. So there's two types of playstyles in playing online. There's standard matches, and then there's also the core battles. I will only go over the standard matches in this video. So how do you win? Each team has 3 lives. When you incapacitate one of your enemies, that's 1 life. You have to incapacitate all 3 enemies in order to obtain the win. Note this also applies to you and your allies. You do not have to die in order for you to lose. If they keep killing the same team member, they will win. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Razia from Razia the Phoenix. I hope you enjoyed our surprise video of Dissidia Final Fantasy for the PlayStation 4, and believe me, there will be more content coming in the future. Until then,
subscribe to Razia the Phoenix.
happy gaming!